EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Houston Texans. Well, the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's got some space here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The Texans at 3-0 here in the month of September, and they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and it's third down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try the left side. Bellamy down at the 35. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Here's Stevens to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. This one out quickly to Watkins. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal. They'll try again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after after here coming up. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Anthony Schwartz going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? Five or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Play action. Now it's Tua. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Hey, look at the defense for these Texans. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Tua to try again on second down. Oh, great grab by Chase. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
Tua now on first down. Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Tua sets up to pass it. And complete to Drake London.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at third down as a manageable situation where they have a much better chance of picking up.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Tua on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Again, it's Pacheco. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
He's still overworkable when Tua gets out of the pocket, but there he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue.
And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball. That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Tua going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Anthony Schwartz, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. A really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Stevens. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stevens. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On 2nd down, Bellamy. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Dragon 60.
Stevens setting up to throw it. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Daniil Hunter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now Stevens. And now look at this. Big gain, but fumble. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
And how about that, partner? That happened in a hurry. Sudden, explosive, gets into the backfield and spills the play.
And he was AFC Defensive Player of the Week last week because of plays just like that. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Tua. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Here's Tua. He'll find Schwartz complete right side. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On 2nd down, Tua. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Drake London in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this 1st half.
And I'm reminded that they get the 2nd half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open before the other guys have a chance to possess the football.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Here's Schwartz bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the 1st half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this one too low. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Solo left Zion.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for London on the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36.
First down, Cowboys.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey, 21 here.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 24-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Dallas.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 24 yards. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Cowboys 24, Texans 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Stevens to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down. Stevens. And he's got this complete to Bellamy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A throw over the middle, taken in, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. That's Watkins. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
19 light.
At the Cowboys 4-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
On third down, Stevens. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Go!
They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's a one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Tua sets up to pass it. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 59 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He'll find Okonkwo. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Ready.
Stevens. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Stevens setting up to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. Pioneer.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
A run by Pacheco on 2nd down. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24. Good coverage there, an even 50-yard punt. Leads to a return of 5. And the Texans will take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Throwing is Stevens. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Tua going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of 37.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 21
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Tua on 4th down. That is caught, and he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
21G.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Chigakakwo, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner, I would say the traditionalists not overly excited about that score. They'd like to see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because...
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back and